Some champions can take different runes depending on the situation, so I was wondering what was like playing Zed with different runes. Is it viable or is it just bad and trolling? I decided to try it out, so I picked 3 runes that I think that can be good on Zed. The 3 runes that I tried are Comet, Footwork and Grasp of the Undying. To be honest with you, I was very surprised on how well it actually worked. When you think about Zed and runes, you only think about Electrocute and nothing else. I just couldn't imagine taking a different rune on him, but when I tried, it was a very fun and pleasant experience. Let me show you the rune pages that I used and explain how they work and why they could be better than Electrocute. The reason why I picked this rune is because it gives you much more poking potential with Zed in lane. You can start trading at level 1 because you can proc it with just one ability. With Electrocute you needed to wait for level 3 to actually use it, and then if you miss your combo you wouldn't even proc it. Also it synergizes well with Zed's WE because when you do that combo they are slowed and it's almost impossible to dodge the Comet. You can choose between Nimbus Cloak and Nullifying Orb in this rune page. If you play against a burst mage like LeBlanc or Annie, pick Nullifying Orb. But if you play against Seraph or something like that, pick Nimbus Cloak to stick to them when you ult them. In this rune page I also took inspiration. I really like the free boosts that you get and the extra cooldown reductions, so I always take this, but it's up to you what you want to take secondary. Let's see that rune page in some action. As you can see, with this rune page you can trade easily from level 1. With Electrocute you need to wait till level 3 and then hit every single ability to proc it, but with Comet it's pretty easy, you just need to hit one Q and that's it. You don't even need to hit your Q, you can just throw WE and the Comet will proc. This Seraph played that really bad, but you can see how Comet can be really strong. I just need to press W and E and I will proc it and there is no way for him to dodge it. I call this move just a tip. They never expect the Comet to hit them at the end, so they stay in lane. Comet can give you such a good early lead that you don't even need Electrocute to assassinate somebody later.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways.
I honestly didn't think that this could work on Zed, but after trying it a couple of games I was really surprised. The healing that you get from this rune is super great in laning phase, and the movement speed can help you land combos. Later in the game that extra movement speed can be a lifesaver. In this rune page I take Sorcery secondary, Scorch and Transcendence. Let's see this rune page in action. The healing that you get from this rune is super great and can help you sustain in laning phase. That extra movement speed that you get from this rune can be really helpful to catch somebody and kill them. Don't forget that you have a lot of healing in this rune page, not only from Fleet Footwork, but Triumph can give you a lot of healing as well, so you can make those deep dives. Later in the game, Fleet Footwork can help you escape clutch situations.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for.
Do you know the feeling when you are playing ZED against a fighter and you always lose the trade when they jump on you? Well, with this rune page you don't have to worry about that. Take that rune page when you are playing against a melee champion and use it to trade with them. It's so much better than Electrocute in lane because it gives you the opportunity to freely trade without worrying about hitting every ability to proc it. Also, if you play ZED top lane, this can be a very good choice. Let's see this rune page in action. Usually Riven wins the level 1 trade against ZED almost always, but this time, since I have Grasp, she loses. I can just keep making those trades with her with just auto attack and knee because Grasp is just that good against fighters. Also in this rune page you have Demolish, which is really good in this meta for destroying turret platings.
silence fades into the night.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is the end of the video. I really enjoyed playing Zed with different runes, and tell me if you want me to try out some new runes on Zed. See ya next time.